What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bree. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's vlog. Yeah, it's a vlog today. So as you saw by the title, I'm actually going to go spend the day somewhat in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm in the Dallas area, but I've been wanting to go out to Fort Worth. I've been out there before, but I know a lot has changed. It's been years, and I'm not even gonna say how long, but it's been some time. So I have been wanting, they have a butterfly exhibit that is going on, and it started March 1st. So it goes until April 30th. It's at the Fort Worth Botanical Garden. So I've been wanting to go to that. So I'm going to that today, excuse me. And then they have a rooftop cinema, which is, yeah, it's on a rooftop of the Worthington. It's a Renaissance hotel. I'm house sitting, by the way, so if you hear something in the background, it's my friend's dog. So yeah, he just got up and took off running, so I don't know what happened. But anyways, and he's playing with his toys. So yeah, so they actually have a rooftop cinema club, or cinema rooftop, something of the sorts. I don't think it's a club, but anyway, so they have that going on. So I'm actually gonna go see Clueless today. I was trying to do this last weekend because they were playing Love Jones at like 10:15, but I didn't get to go because the weather here was just really bad and stuff. It was like rainy and just stormy and stuff. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Sorry, I know the lighting kind of changed and stuff. So yeah, but I wanted to intro the vlog now on my camera. I don't think I'm gonna take my camera because I don't want to have to worry about keeping up with it. I'm going to take y'all with me. So I'm going to vlog on my phone. So if the quality changes, my apologies. And then of course I'll take y'all to the movie. So I'll try to give a little bit more as we get closer to it, but of course just wanted to intro. And then yeah, I also want to show y'all what I'm wearing today. Hold on. So yeah, so this is the outfit. Sorry, I have stuff on the bed, and then yeah, my travel stuff, like I said, house sitting. But yeah, so this is the outfit. So this is actually a part of a set. I'm not sure which video is going to go up first. It might be this one, but either way, I have a spring video. So this actually has a matching skirt. So it's just like a little vest. It's a sweater material, so it is a little bit on the thicker side, but it is sleeveless, and as you can see, it's pretty open, so love that. So I actually decided to pair with this skirt. Y'all have seen this skirt. I actually got this from Shein. That was in my last like Shein spring haul, so definitely go check out that video. And then I decided to go with these little brown sandals. Actually, somewhat recently got these from a TJ Maxx. So yeah, they're by Steve Madden, or Steven by Steve Madden. I don't know what the difference is. And then this purse is from Francesca's, I believe. So yeah, so that's the look. I actually did my photo shoot today. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I did hair and makeup for that. Photo shoot went really well. So y'all stay tuned for either some, if I have it back in time, maybe a pop-up photo here on the screen, or a short here on YouTube and whatnot. But if not, make sure you follow me on socials. That is always linked down below. But what else? Yeah, that's it. So I'm about to go. I want to find something to eat. So, cause I haven't eaten today, but I was just going to go head towards Fort Worth now, since it's a little bit of a drive. And then that way, once I'm still early, my appointment for the butterfly garden, they go in 30-minute shifts. You don't have to leave like once it's over with. I will, cause my movie is shortly after, but, you can't get there earlier than your appointment time. So yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and do that. I'm going to find me something to eat, hopefully something good in Fort Worth. I didn't do my research, so this is gonna be kind of fly by the seat of our pants, which I'm trying to embrace more of, because I'm such like planner, like gotta do this, and now I'm just like, we'll see. It'll all work out. So yeah, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. First up is going to be the butterfly exhibit. I'm so excited. Hopefully I don't swat one of them away or anything, because I don't particularly care for bugs. Butterflies are pretty, so that's why I'm gonna embrace it. So we just go send a prayer for these butterflies so I don't mistakenly swat one away or do something. Yeah, we just gonna pray. But I hope y'all enjoy, and let's go ahead and go. All right, y'all, so we have made it. They actually have me parked. There's a church right over here. It's actually really pretty. Let me see it right over there. Yep. So yeah, so you have to park at the church, and then you have to like walk across. I probably need to go walk because there's some people walking, and I don't want to make sure I don't go in the wrong direction. But yeah, we're here. We made it. I'm a little late, so I'm gonna hurry this up because my little shift, we'll say, was from 1 to 1:30, and it is 1:05, a little late. Because yeah, I don't want to rush to the experience, but then also need to have a little bit of a rush to me. Sorry y'all, my hair is doing its own thing today. Because I have the movie to get to. So but yeah, but I know it'll work out how it's supposed to. But I'm gonna bring my tripod. I don't think I'll be able to like keep y'all on it. I'm gonna leave my fan actually. So yeah, sorry y'all are like going through this with me. But it's actually really nice in Dallas today. Well, now in Fort Worth, but it's actually really nice. So yeah, so I'll stay tuned. All right, y'all, so it's a really pretty view. She did say that, I just asked the lady back behind me. She said that it's a little bit of a walk and stuff, so I'm gonna try to like power walk, but then also it's so pretty out here. I'll flip my camera. Y'all just saw a few shots before then, but yeah, they have a rose garden over here. I might try to see if I have enough time to snap some pictures before I leave, basically. But yeah, they have like gardens over here behind me. So it's like the best day to be out here, honestly. But yeah, they didn't really give too much instructions because I saw like one sign coming in, but after, oh, never mind. I see a sign here. Sorry, y'all can't see it. But yeah, butterflies in the garden this way. She just says a bit of a walk. So like I said, the movie starts in an hour. So I'm gonna try not to rush through it. But when I was coming in, the way that I sat in traffic for a while to get into the one exit for them to tell me to go another way. So that's a bit annoying. And me and a couple of the ladies were saying the same thing of like, they don't really give you much directions when you come in. So if you're watching this video, you're going to want to park at Christ Chapel Church. And then that'll put you where you need to be and stuff. But it's so pretty out here. So yeah, I'll try to show y'all some more footage and stuff and not just be oohing and on in the camera. So yeah. All right, y'all, hopefully you can hear me. It's a little windy, but I am power walking back to my car. I know it was beautiful. I hope y'all got to really capture it from what I saw like on camera or via video and whatnot, but it was so pretty. It was hot in there though. So I don't know if they have to keep it a certain like climate basically to, you know, for the butterflies and whatnot, but it was so many of them. There were children in there, so if you have kids, I would definitely recommend it. There were like some overwhelming parts, I'll say, just because there's so many and they're flying everywhere. You don't want to like bump into them because they definitely said, you know, try not to touch them because it shortens their lifespan. So just something to keep in mind if you do decide to come. This is going on in Fort Worth at the Fort Worth Botanic Garden. It's going until April 30th, and they are open during the week as well. So I'll have it linked down below. Tickets are pretty affordable. I think I spent like 25 bucks, but you do have access to the entire Botanic Garden. So sorry, walking fast and out of breath, but it was really, really good. So I'm gonna try to see if I can catch a picture real quick before I leave because it's just so beautiful out here and whatnot. But then also hook it to the parking lot. I may just walk the way that I came. There's a little area here that I could walk through, but I'm just gonna go back with where I know. But yeah, that looks really pretty too. I don't know, I wanted to hit there's a rose garden. I saw it as I was walking up, so I definitely want to try to go there. I'm hoping I'm not too late to the movie because it starts at 2:15. It's 1:47, and It's about 10 minutes away from the place, so I'm not far, but I'm hoping it's not one of those things where you can't go in after a certain time. So that's why I'm like, I want a picture, but I'm trying to power walk and I'm trying to get in. So yeah, so we'll see, but I will keep y'all posted, or if not, I'll pop up. If I was able to get some pictures, I'll pop them up on the screen here. But yeah, off to the Rooftop Cinema.
Beginning of one. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, y'all, so I am finally back at my friend's place. Like I said earlier, I'm house sitting and whatnot, but so I finally made it back. So I just wanted to recap everything because I'm pretty sure I dropped a lot of clips. I know I talked a little bit at the butterfly exhibit, but not when I got to the Rooftop movie because I was booking it to try to get over there. So let me just do an overall recap. So definitely would love to go back to Fort Worth for sure for the weekend. I don't know if I mentioned this. If I did, I forgot, or sorry for double mentioning, but they had an arts festival going on this weekend, so there's definitely a lot going on in Fort Worth. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't stay because it would have been fun, because I probably would have been by everything, but then they had a lot of the roads shut down. And then I hit a ton of traffic on my way back and stuff. So yeah, so definitely I would say if you live in the Dallas area, or if you're just coming to visit, I would definitely say come for the full weekend. It was cool, you know, for the day and stuff, but I kind of wish I had more time. I felt like a lot of the stuff was I had to like rush through in a sense. But yeah, but going back to the butterfly exhibit, it was really pretty. I think I recapped that a little bit for you guys. So yeah, it was really pretty. It was hot in there. I need to figure out why they had us park where we did, just because like where I initially came into, he was like, no, you got to go around the corner to Christ Chapel Church. There was another parking lot a little bit closer, but it was still kind of far, because even when I left out of the butterfly exhibit, I saw the parking lot that I originally came into. So I'm just like, why can't I park over there? So I need to do my research on that. So just kind of FYI, pack some walking shoes, because you will have to walk a little bit. But it was really pretty. As y'all saw from some of the clips that I caught, you do get to walk through the garden. So it is a nice thing to see that you get the tickets to the butterfly exhibit, of course, get you into the garden. So you can still like make a day of it. There were a lot of people out there doing picnics. I saw a lot of kids doing graduation pictures. I might have seen some sort of wedding pictures as well. I couldn't tell and whatnot. So yeah, so definitely just a pretty experience. And of course, I feel like I went on a really good weekend. The weather was nice. So definitely springtime when, you know, it's warm outside. It is beautiful. The butterflies were gorgeous. There was a lot of people in there, so sometimes it was a little bit tougher to get certain clips, but I had to contain myself. You know, the girl was laughing because they really do kind of like get close to you, because they even have you when you come in. When you leave out, they have you check yourself in the mirror just to make sure none of them have like attached themselves to you, basically. Because when I was about to go in, one had gotten on to somebody else, and of course you don't know it because you don't feel it and stuff, so they were trying to escape and whatnot. So they were like, hey, check in the mirror and make sure one hasn't like attached itself to you, you know, while you're trying to leave and stuff. So yeah, so I definitely recommend it. I do wish I would have had a bit more time, like I said, but I think I did mention this earlier, there were smaller kids there, so if you have kids, I think that would be a fun experience for them and whatnot. And of course they just kind of give you the lay of the land, you know, like try not to touch them, and then, you know, if they land on you, it's cool, don't swat them away or anything like that. If that makes you uncomfortable, then, you know, I would maybe second guess going, you know, and stuff. I didn't have any land on me. but there were a few people around me that happened to and stuff. But yeah, I think it's cool. So yeah, so definitely recommend that. Like I said, that's going on until April 30th in Fort Worth. So hopefully this video goes up sooner rather than later, so that way y'all can see it and catch it, you know, beforehand, before it ends and stuff. Because I think they only do it like once a year and stuff. So yeah. And then I went over to Rooftop Cinema. That was a lot of fun. I was in direct sunlight, so if I seem a bit like drained, that is why. So I would say if I were to go back, I would go back in the evening time when the sun is set. And I think they have like 7 o'clock movie showings. I think they do like 10-15 showings as well. I will say I haven't seen the hotel, but it is a part of a hotel basically. So I would try to stay at the hotel next time if I could, if I know I'm going to be there. So especially it's like a late movie, you're not having to like, you know, drive back late if you don't want to, or if you don't have any other plans and stuff, because most movies are probably in about midnight or so. So yeah, so you do get discounted parking if you park in the hotel garage. I think after they validated my parking, it was $10. So I was like, that's not bad. And I'm kicking myself because the Fort Worth, the Arts Festival was literally right across the street. So that would have been perfect, but it's cool. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I did see Clueless. So yeah, so it's good. The chairs are pretty comfortable. The food was pretty good as well. They do have drinks as well, and then they have like a whole like concession stand. I did get the package where you got a chair and popcorn. I probably could have did without the popcorn. I just didn't know if I was gonna eat beforehand. So if you kind of know what your plans on before or after, then you kind of plan accordingly. You're not supposed to bring any other food or snacks in. Nobody really checks, because I did have like a little bag, but it just had like my tripod and stuff in it because I had a smaller purse on today. So yeah, but they didn't check my bag or anything like that. So I don't know if you can bring in like water and stuff. You could buy it, but I don't know if it's expensive and stuff. But yeah, I had the nachos, and then I got a frozen margarita. So both those were good, but just being out in the sunlight just drained me, and then having the margarita. I'm just ready to shower and chill. So yeah, so it was a really good day. So definitely recommend the Rooftop Cinema Club. I think if you sign up for their emails, this isn't sponsored. I think I forgot to use it, so kicking myself. I think they gave me like 10 or 15% off. I need to see when it expires, because like I said, I do want to go back. They do like different they'll do shows, so they'll do like a marathon of a certain show one weekend. I think, or no, it's all throughout the week, so you can go at any time. And then of course they'll do like a specific like romantic comedies this weekend or something. So yeah, so it's a wide variety and stuff. So yeah, so sorry, just trying to think of like all of what else I need to tell you all. So yeah, so it was a good day in Fort Worth. Like I said, it felt like a bit rushed. I should have spaced those times apart, but the time that the movie started, and then had I known like how my schedule would have ended up, I probably would have done the butterfly exhibit at, well, no I could have, because the butterfly exhibit, I think it said Monday through Thursday. They're only open from 10 to 4. Of course, on the weekends, I think those hours change. So yeah, but I'll have it, like I said, I'll just have everything linked down below with the websites, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, it was a really good day. Like I said, I had a photo shoot earlier in Fort Worth. So yeah, so I am back. I'm just ready to shower. Survival of the Thickest, I think they dropped some new episodes. If y'all have watched that show, let me know, comment down below. So probably just gonna chill and watch that tonight. And then yeah, just chill. Yeah. I think I'm drained, as why I'm like rambling. But anyways, let me wrap this up. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the clips that I got. I'm pretty sure this probably was a little bit short and sweet, but just hopefully you enjoyed it. Excuse the variations of how I shot the clips and whatnot, whether it was vertical or horizontal. My apologies. Usually when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm filming for you guys on YouTube, and then I'm also doing some like Instagram reels and TikToks as well, so that's why it's kind of hard sometimes to capture both. I need to get that clip. There is a clip that you can add to your camera, that that you can have that can hold your phone and your camera at the same time. I do need to get that, because then I'll be able to take y'all probably a bit more, but sometimes I'm just a little nervous because I don't want to mess my camera up or break it and stuff. So yeah, but anyways, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, excuse me, if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've ever done the Rooftop Cinema Club, if you're from Fort Worth, if you live in Fort Worth, let your girl know if you don't mind sharing and whatnot. And then what else? Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of things brewing and coming, so stay tuned. So make sure, like I said, you are subscribed so you don't miss anything. But yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Trust in me. I can, you said I can trust in you.